Hello everyone and welcome to the first BlueeGaming video. This video is basically just kind of introduce the channel and everything, but we're also going to be having a look at Guild Wars 2 and what is Guild Wars 2. So let's get started. So as most of you probably already know, and it's quite obvious, but Guild Wars 2 is the sequel to the MMORPG Guild Wars made by ArenaNet and published by NCSoft. It was very successful, got a lot of high ratings, and it was famous for not having any subscription fees, so literally just buy the box and play and you're done. I thoroughly enjoyed the game, but it had 3 campaigns and an expansion, and it's really good and I enjoyed the game. So Guild Wars 2 hasn't got a release date yet, but it's still an MMORPG. And personally, I think it's looking great. So some of the basic information about the game, there's 8 professions, 7 of which have actually been released. They are the Warrior, Elementalist, Necromancer, Ranger, Guardian, Thief, and the Engineer. I'm going to go in depth about them in other videos. There's also 5 races. These are the Azura, Sylvari, Human, Char, and the Norn. The Norn, Humans, and Char all were featured in the original Guild Wars, although you could only play as a human. The whole game is set within the world of Tyria, and it's going to feature across many different continents of the world. Some of the things that are making the game stand out are things such as the combat. So whereas in other games such as World of Warcraft, where you'd have to stand still and cast, it's all about dodging and moving about, and it's very dynamic, the combat. The other thing that is very appealing to some of the people who are interested in getting the game are the dynamic events, which instead of, say, getting a quest from an NPC with a whole load of text saying I'll kill 10 of these certain monsters, instead you'll have events nearby that will trigger, for example, say these monsters are taking over a village and they're burning it down, so your job is then to go into the village and kill them, and then say put out the fires that the monsters have put up. But if you fail that event, and all the other people around you also fail, what will happen is that it will go on to the next step. So say they'll take over the village, and then it will become their stronghold, and then you'll have another event which you'd have to maybe take it over or something like that. But then if you do succeed, then maybe you push them back and they go on the retreat, and maybe you have to wipe them out as they go on the retreat. Things like that. So say if you play through an area, even if you go through it twice, the quests and the events will never really be the same, because you'll have different events going on, and different events will be in different parts of the track. So there's a lot more variety, and I think overall it will just make the game much more interesting, instead of just grinding on quests where you just constantly just kill or collect and stuff like that. The last thing I would like to talk about is the personal stories within Guild Wars 2. It's basically, so each character you have will have their own personal story that is unique to them. So within each race, say human, you could have like a loyalist, you could have from the streets, you could have a military background, something like that. So it's personal to you, and you can have your own like personality. So say if you're more of a violent person or something, if you go into a village, the NPCs will react to you and they will say run away, or they'll come up and greet you depending on your personality. So yeah, that is my quick info pack about Guild Wars 2 for people who are maybe less familiar. Most of you pretty already know all that. This video is pretty much just to introduce you to the channel, and so yeah, I'll be getting some other videos out soon. I'll be getting out in-depth videos about each individual class and the race, a bit of lore, and I'm also hoping to start some like daily updates about the game with new information. Also, I'm going to be starting like a retro let's play with my friend Ben, so we can be playing stuff like Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time, maybe Super Mario 64, and some older games, maybe some other games, basically just stuff like that. I think that'd be a good laugh, and I personally really enjoy games like that, so I think that should be fun for us as well to play and record, and hopefully be very enjoyable for you to watch as well. That's all from me. I'm Ashley, and this is BlueeGaming.